You know Grok? It's Elon's AI baby project.
Okay. I thought Tesla was Elon's baby.
He's got several. SpaceX.
Several babies.
Yeah.
And Trump is supportive of all his babies. What about Grok?
Yeah, so anyways, Grok, if you just want to just find the obvious things, I'm going to give you a really good example of just mind-dumbingly cognitive dissonant. In the Middle East, I'm going to piss some people off here, but I'm telling you the truth, and this is a perfect example, okay? The people that mindlessly just follow and do what they're told. The sheeple.
Mm-hmm.
You can Google it right now. Look up and see, does the Quran specifically say you must wear a hijab? I'm an outsider looking in. I have no dog in this fight. But does the Quran specifically say that you must wear a hijab?
No.
You can Google it right now.
Yeah. Plus, you can read the Quran. You can read the verses that talk about supposedly hijab. What hijabis claim. It's these verses. You can read them. You can interpret them any other way, you know? It's not clearly stating that this is obligatory and mandatory upon all women. It doesn't say that.
Okay, but if you say that to a bunch of hijabi Muslims, what's the reaction?
You're wrong. The Quran says you gotta wear
they'll
the hijab.
They will say the Quran says every single time.
Yeah.
None of them learn this on their own. They're just saying what they've been told. That's basically brainwashing.
I was told that too.
Yeah.
When I was like a 12-year-old, I was told that God wants us to wear the hijab, and if we don't, we're going to be punished. And then I was so scared to be punished, and I wore it.
All right, so here's some questions we asked Grok. Grok, are non-citizens in the United States allowed to have freedom of speech? One word only. Grok says yes.
You've been asking Grok on my behalf. I hope we don't turn into a third world country. My words to the Americans, my fellow Americans. Please, people, fight for your freedom, because you have no idea where I came from. It's a dark place. It's not in the control of the people. It got out of control because of suppressing of free speech. And we come here for free speech, so we're not willing to compromise that either. I'm going to find another land that has free speech if this land turns into what I came from, you know? Let's read that.
All right, Grok, are non-citizens in the United States constitutionally protected? One word only. Grok says yes. Yeah, you grew up in a place that was much more repressed. You feel like America's backsliding into that right now?
Of course, yeah. And also there are people who are blindly following the leader. There are people here blindly following Trump and thinking he's right on everything. These people exist in where I was born, in the UAE, blindly following the leader. And what happens right now in the UAE, they're taking political prisoners, citizens and non-citizens, putting them in jail, not only putting them in jail, torturing them and disappearing them. And they disappear and you don't know about them. You don't know anything about them. That's what happens when you have full loyalty to one person.
I got another one for you. So have you ever heard the term activist judge?
Not really.
In the United States, people like to say an activist judge. An activist judge is someone that basically ruled against what they want the outcome to be. But in reality, an activist judge would be somebody that legislates from the bench. So basically rewrites the law. I'll give you a perfect example. Roe v. Wade, the law that legalized abortion in the United States. That was legislation from the bench. That's an actual example of a judge legislating from the bench. However, when a judge follows precedent, when a judge follows stare decisis, that is not activism, okay? So a federal judge intervened with Mahmoud and made an order that he can't be deported. And people are now saying that this is an activist judge. To the contrary, this is not an activist judge. This is a judge following legal precedent. So let's ask Grok. Okay, Grok, is Trump committing a crime by deporting Mahmoud Khalil if a judge blocks the order? One word only. Grok says yes. So that was Elon's AI.
Elon's baby.
Yeah, I don't understand how. I think that some people, they just want to be part of a movement. They just want to be part of something. So I see a lot of people just blindly support Trump. Now, you know, like the dumb ones. You know, people when they're younger and they say stupid things, when they sound like a bumper sticker. You know they're simple people, and you're going to have lots of simple people everywhere you go. All the simple people are the loud, obnoxious ones that have no point, and they can't be told anything. They can't learn anything. They can't learn from you, and if they can't learn from you, you cannot learn from them, because they cannot teach you something if they cannot learn. They can only be a bumper sticker. They are cannon fodder in a political movement. They're pawns to be moved around at an intellectual's leisure. All right, let's see what's next.
Okay.
Okay, so the next part 2 is with Mahmoud Khalil. Now they're saying that he's pro-Palestinian activity. First of all, that's not a crime. It's not even supporting Hamas, but if he were to support Hamas, if he's not sending them money, he's allowed to support Hamas. There's no rule against that. There are plenty of people in the United States that support Palestinians.
Can you support Hitler in America? Just a question.
100%. Yeah, you see it all the time.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Can you support Saddam Hussein in
Yes.
America? Can you support North Korea president?
Kim Jong-un?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you support
Trump loves him.
the Russian president?
Vladimir Putin.
Yes.
Yes.
Then why can't you support Hamas?
So you actually can support Hamas. They're lying. They're manipulating the
Can
law.
you support Afghanistan, Taliban,
Yes.
and Al Qaeda?
Mm-hmm.
Can you support ISIS?
Yeah. You just can't go and join ISIS.
Okay, so you
Can't send them money.
have a right to support a terrorist organization in the United States. Speech.
Speech, yeah. Not,
Speech.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not financially, but with speech,
So
yeah.
you have a right to say whatever you want, to be an asshole, to point at an asshole and say he's a good guy. You have a right to do that in America.
Yeah, here's what Elon Musk AI said about this.
All right.
Grok is supporting Hamas in principle, protected speech. One word only. Grok says,
Yes.
That's a fact. It's not even a crime. This guy didn't do anything wrong. And people were also saying that he was handing out flyers with Hamas's logo. I mean, they're reaching so low. And they're trying everything they can do to intimidate and silence people. But this is all it is intimidation and silencing people. There's no merit. There's no justice. There's no morality in what they're doing.
Yeah.
I wonder what Grok said.
It's disgusting what they're doing.
Hey, Grok, are Americans in danger from Trump's presidency? One word only.
Yes. Oh my God.
Oh, man, Elon.
I bet Grog read all the articles by the Democrats, the ones that are saying now, told you so. We told you Trump is going to be that bad, but you didn't believe us. I bet Grog read all of them and analyzed them.
Do you remember when Trump was going through all his trials and everything, and they were saying political prisoners or January 6th? Some people broke the law that day, and some
He
people...
wants to pardon these political prisoners.
He did
Yeah.
pardon them.
He did, okay.
But you remember them talking about weaponizing government to go after political prisoners. And of course, when Trump was first elected, he already did go after some political prisoners. Mm-hmm. But let's take it a step further. Grok, is Trump making political arrests? One word only. Yes. Elon.
These are some very damn shit smart questions
Huh.
that you thought of asking Grok.
Grok, is Trump putting Israel first and America second? One word only. Yes.
Yes, we're occupied.
So
There it is. We're occupied.
Yeah, we're just repeating what AI tells us through.
Can
and
you
now,
ask Grok, are we occupied? Are we an
I
occupied
didn't ask him
nation?
that right now, but we can later.
Okay,
Let's see another one.
go ahead.
Grok. Should Americans be worried over Trump? One word only.
Yes.
Elon Musk, that was not very nice of you. You should apologize to Trump and give him a free Tesla.
Trump bought your Tesla. He's so supportive of you. You should be so supportive of him as well.
All right. No, this is just obvious. But hey, Grok, did Trump arrest Mahmoud Khalil to appease Israel? One word only. Yes. Jesus Christ. I'm so disappointed in Trump.
I thought he would be better. I
Yeah.
literally thought that. I'm so disappointed at him.
Grok, is Trump a threat to the entire world? One word only. Yes. Jesus Christ.
I still think Trump is blackmailed, though.
I 100% think Trump is being blackmailed. I mean, I think they all blackmail each other, but I think Trump is definitely being blackmailed by Netanyahu.
You know what I think, too? He's
What?
being blackmailed with pictures of his wife.
I don't think he would care about that.
Don't you think Trump listens to his wife?
No, I don't think he listens to his wife.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I think they have like a contractual arrangement. Maybe he listens to her a little bit, but I don't think what she thinks
Don't you
matters that
think
much.
she got really mad when he let Russia put her nude pictures? Don't you think she talked to him about it? Or, threatened to leave or something? I don't know.
I don't know. But I think that it sounds like in the news that people sort of admit this, but there's not hard facts on it. But I think that Trump and Jeffrey Epstein were really close friends for a long period. Even even right before the election, someone released an audio recording of Epstein talking about Trump and how much sway he has over Trump. There's a lot there beneath the surface that we don't know. And I had honestly hoped that Trump got away with so much. You know, most people would say they want Trump to be president, although they don't think he's necessarily the best person, but he's a strong leader. But the guy he's like Teflon, nothing could stick to him. He got away with everything. So what did he do that was so bad that now he's being blackmailed?
Probably some sex tapes.
I mean, again, who cares? Unless he's like literally cannibalizing toddlers. What is so bad?
Or like sex tapes with underage girls.
I think too, they probably played to his ego, like, oh, Trump, you know, you're gonna help us rebuild Gaza, and everyone's gonna love it because you're so good at real estate. And they played on his ego.
Is that stupid?
I don't know, but that's what Putin did. Putin told Trump about how Ukraine has all these resources and everything, and that then Trump went to Ukraine and said, oh, you guys need to give us half your rights to your minerals and deposits, and you got to sign this contract for us to help you. And it was just obvious. This timeline is obvious, you know? Like,
oh, that's why he didn't help them, because they said no?
Basically, yeah. Zelensky came to D.C., and I think he was going to sign that contract, and then he didn't. And then that's when they had that meeting in front of everyone, in front of the world, where...
To humiliate him.
Yeah, where J.D. Vance told him to...
Say thank you.
Say thank you. Yeah. Beg, you little bitch.